Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to English Grade 11 video lecture series. Students, today we are going to talk about our students' learning outcome of vocabulary. Yes, we are going to talk about learning words, talking about gathering vocabulary, and how we can find different information about our word that we are interested in. The SLO says, consult general and specialized reference materials, for examples, your dictionaries, glossaries, or thesauruses, both print and digital, to find the pronunciation of a word or determine or clarify its precise meaning, its parts of speech, or its etymology. So this is a very recurring kind of students learning outcome. If you are following all the previous lectures of different units, you may have seen this learning outcome again. But every time we find something new, because this learning outcome is so comprehensive, it's so intact with so much information that every time we find something new and we learn something new. Today we are going to take a different approach and learn about some different things on words. Here is your vertical linkage, and imagine that you're writing a story. So students, if you're writing a story, obviously you will use words, you will use descriptive words, adjectives, words that describe your characters, your setting, and your whole plot. So if you're writing a story or any kind of essay, what reference materials would you need to consult to help you with your writing? So what are you supposed to do? Yes, you will look it up in the dictionary. You will want to use some new words that are according to the context and situation. So if you're not well aware of these words, you can straight go to the dictionary, or if you are having to choose, if you want to choose some other words to make the writing more impactful and stronger, you actually consult your thesaurus, which is a book containing synonyms and antonyms, means similar words and dissimilar words of your word. And you can find so many antonyms and synonyms in that thesaurus. And you can choose which word you're supposed to, and you can use replacing your original word. And we can also consult softwares and tools using the internet. So these are all the reference materials and tools that we can use. So what do you think? What do you do if you want to write something? What is your procedure? Talk about it and tell us in the comments down below. Share your ideas as well. All right. Now, students, when we are opening a dictionary, we find so many words, thousands of words. Alphabetically, they are ordered, and we can easily navigate through them and find them using guide words. And we can find not only the meaning of the word, we can also find other information like pronunciation, the part of speech that the word belongs to. We find meanings, different definitions, we find abbreviations, and also exemplary sentences. We also find pronunciation, that how we can actually say the word correctly. So as you can see over here, you can call this the head word or the entry word. Bank. This is the pronunciation key. Bank. This sound, this symbol is presenting the sound of a. So bank. Bank. This is ending with a consonant. And if you go to the International Phonetic Alphabet, the chart, you can find what each symbol is representing in the form of sounds. So you can consult that, and then you can easily read your pronunciation key. So we have part of speech or abbreviations. We have translation in Finnish language or in any other language, let's say Urdu, and we can find so many exemplary sentences. So this is actually a multilingual kind of dictionary. If you are scrolling through and if you're going through English to Urdu dictionary, you can find so much detail. You will probably find the meaning of the word in the Urdu language, but the rest of the sentences, they will be in the English language. So there are English to English dictionaries that you can use, English to Urdu or Urdu to English, however you prefer. But I would say that you actually learn the meaning of the word in the English language only, so that so that it becomes efficient and you can use it clearly. Of course, you can look it up, look for the Urdu meaning as well, but just focus on the English meaning, how the English meaning is described about that word. All right. So students, we have already talked about it in one of the lessons. When we are opening a page of a dictionary, we find two words at the top left and right corners. They are guide words. They are guiding that the page contains the first word to be here and the last word to be hand. So if your word is not falling in this alphabetical order, you can move on to the next pages. So these are guide words. And similarly, you can see this is our head word or entry word, followed by our pronunciation key. It's a noun, and these are our different definitions. And then we have words that are containing the root word with different prefixes and suffixes, with mostly suffixes, and you can find so much information about a word. And you can consult dictionaries. You can keep one physically with you, a pocket-sized dictionary or a full-sized, and you can also learn to use the online dictionaries, the digital dictionaries on your internet or on your mobile phones. All right. So when we are talking about a dictionary, we also find acronyms. Acronyms, what are they? They are words or phrases written in an abbreviated form, usually with their initial letters. So every word's first letter is added and pronounced as if they were words, usually with the most obvious pronunciation. However, it is best to treat them on a word-by-word basis since they are exceptions. For example, there's an organization, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. We call it NATO for short. Why NATO? N for North, A for Atlantic, T for treaty, and O for organization. It becomes NATO. You can also call it NATO, but the most commonly the common way to say is NATO. So this NATO, this is an acronym. It is made up of each letter of the whole word, of the whole phrase or word. So exactly like TARDIS, TARDIS is time and relative dimension in space. This is called TARDIS. Now, this is all about acronyms. So students, when we are referring to resource materials, when we find different meanings of a word, let's say accumulate or body or capital, we find so many different meanings, multiple meanings, definitions, and we have to choose it according to the context. Body means the physical structure of a person or animal. But body also means a group of people who are connected through their work or particular purpose. The WHO is an international body concerned with health issues. Now, this body is not like this one. It is different. It means we have one word with different meanings. They are called homographs, homonyms. Body also means a large amount of something, especially something that has been collected, such as knowledge, information, and so on. For example, there is now a considerable body of evidence to support the theory that life exists in other solar systems. So this body is different. So in the dictionary as well, you can find multiple meanings. Next one is your capital. The city where a country has its main seat of government is called capital. But capital also means money or property used to start a business. How much resource, material, or in any form of, whether abstract or physical, you have, that is considered your capital. So you have to choose the meaning of the word wisely according to the context of the sentence that you're looking for. Here is a simulation. This is about pronunciation so that you understand the pronunciation key found in the dictionary. So you can go through this website, students, and Listen to the different sounds of different consonants and vowels and how they are pronounced by clicking on each one of them. They are independently working with sounds, and this will prove to be very much helpful for you as an English language learner because there is no compromise on pronunciation of a word. You can access the link from the PPT over here. The worksheet is added. Now this worksheet is very comprehensive and very interesting. Choose the correct meaning of the words in bold according to the context. And if you're not familiar with the word, you can consult your dictionary or thesaurus and learn the word quickly with examples, pronunciation, classification, and so much other information that is available in a dictionary. Alright, for the homework, you will use online dictionary or digital dictionary. Make a list of 10 new words with meanings, also with definitions, example sentences, pronunciation, and other information. So try to choose words that are commonly used and also words that are academic and difficult to understand. For example, the word extraterrestrial or accumulation or flabbergasted. So choose such kind of words and then write down their information. All these resources are added, dear students, so you can access them easily. Thank you for listening. I hope that we are clear about today's video lecture. The students learning outcome, which we have already covered in one of the previous lessons, maybe twice, or maybe this one is the third time. But the idea is to be able to use the resource materials, whether they are glossaries, dictionaries, language dictionaries, scientific dictionaries, or thesauruses, so that you can consult them and have the ability to take help from them so that you can enhance your learning experience and also improve your English language. That's all about today's lecture, students. I hope that you will have great time working with the simulation link. You have a great time working with worksheet and skill sheets. See you in the next video lesson. Till then, take care of yourselves and Allah Hafiz.